What's up, everyone? Super Miko here today, and today we're reviewing LEGO SpongeBob set 3818. I think it's called Bikini Bottom Undersea Party. I'll have to look up the name before I upload this, but I don't have the box, so I don't actually have the exact name in front of me. But this is also the start of a new series, like a throwback series. I think it's gonna be Throwback Friday. So every Friday, well, not every Friday, it's not going to be a daily thing, but some Fridays, occasionally, I will review an older LEGO set, like this one. Occasionally. It's not going to be like an every Friday thing. Definitely not, but it is going to be this Friday, so let's get into the review. We do, of course, get SpongeBob in this set. A very adorable face, if you ask me. Like, look at that. That's amazing. And he also has his red outfit with the blue lei on, which is a really cool outfit, and he looks adorable. Amazing figure. We also, of course, get Gary, SpongeBob's pet snail. This is more accurate than the other one that I have, because the shell is actually pink, which, you know, that should be expected, because that's the color of his shell. But pretty simple design. I think it works really well for Gary, though. We may not get his house, but we do get the figure, Patrick Star. His pants are just the same as most sets, but his torso has a pink lei on it, and he has this sunglasses and big smile, which is really cool. Looks like he's gonna do some DJing. Of course, we get Squidward in this set. This is an interesting figure, because his shirt not only has the pink lei, but it also has sleeves, and in the show he has short sleeves, so normally they didn't give him any sleeves. This is, I believe, the only Squidward figure to have sleeves, which I find interesting, but I think it looks really nice. What doesn't look nice, though, is this molded head. I really just prefer the minifigure head. Maybe this is a little more accurate, but there's just this big gap, like, there's a hole there for the nose, but the nose is lower than that. If they could have actually lined up that printing, I feel like this would actually be a much better head mold. But as it is, I really don't like it. The last figure in this set is probably my favorite, that being Mrs. Puff right here. This is a really cool figure. I think that this is a really nice design. They even have the hair all the way around and the stud on top for her hat. It's done really well, and it's hollow on the inside, which I was not expecting at all, and I think that's really cool. She also has a pink flower and is smiling, unlike the other variant of Mrs. Puff, but I just really love this figure. It's really cool. Our first build here is this seesaw. Pretty simple design, and it just goes back and forth like a seesaw would. You can, of course, put one figure on either side, and then just have them go up and down, which, that's fun, and it's a nice addition to the set. We also get a DJ booth and some speakers. The speakers, I think, are amazing because they use the treasure chest piece. I've never seen that used without the back on it, and I think that that's just a really cool design for the speakers. And the booth itself is also pretty nice. This is a print, I believe. Yeah, it's definitely a print. And then you get two rotating discs here, which are stickers, but they're really cool. Very, very nice DJ booth. The set also comes with this merry-go-round, which you can fit 4 figures on, and you're supposed to spin it from here, and if you notice, it's spinning the platform too. It can spin like this, but I'm not sure if this is just mine and the fact that it's old, but mine likes to spin like that, and that's kind of unfortunate. Maybe if I do this enough, it will work, but that might actually be a problem, and if it is, that's not good. Probably my favorite build of this set is this tiki bar here. I just think it's really nice. Like, it's a cool design. You can have a figure standing there to give out the stuff. The leaves look really nice. You can adjust them if you want them in a different angle. There's 2 balloons on the top, which are a very nice addition. there's this really nice cake build on the table. I think that's really cool. There's 2 cups here, and inside of this little cooler area, we have a popsicle. So, I think this is a really cool build, and one of my favorite ones of the set. In my opinion, this is where the set starts to get worse, with the actual houses. So, Squidward's house here, it is missing the party stickers. I'll just address those now. This was a used set. It didn't have the party stickers on it. And I think that that's actually, like, a smart idea if, like, this was your only SpongeBob house set. Because, sure, you can have them party, but if you ever want them to not be partying, the party stickers are just still going to be there. So it is a better decision, in my opinion, to have it without the stickers. But I personally would like to get my hands on some stickers because I have another version of SpongeBob's house I can use for when they're not partying, and Squidward's house. But the house itself, the windows, I think they did really good with those. Those are cool. This part, it's not bad, but the main problem here is just that they added dark gray into it and black for no reason, and it just looks really bad. I also think the shaping is awkward towards the bottom, but maybe it's just because the colors are. Like, the colors are just so weird. They should have just stuck with the light gray, or maybe made it, like a dark blue like it actually is in the show. But the door opens like that, you know. And then in the back, this is where the set really shines, is the back of the builds, because this right here, we start with a light at the top, and also this present. Guess the party is someone's birthday or something, but that's cool. But the best part here is these paintings of Squidward, which were just such a nice addition. They are stickers, but that's really cool. There's a chair for him to sit at, and down below, there's even a music thing, a plant in the background, and Squidward's clarinet, which at first I didn't think this clarinet build was really good, but it's actually really grown on me. I think it does look like his clarinet. I think it was a good addition to the set. So there's that. And that's pretty much it for Squidward's house, but I do want to point out one more thing, and that's this dark gray spot right here, because it's not there on the other side, and that just makes that one worse. It's to hang up this Squidward painting, but they should have made it light gray so there wasn't an awkward dark gray spot like that. That's not good. The last build of the set is, of course, SpongeBob's house, which, again, the exterior, I'm really not a fan. I like how they have tan at the bottom, because they didn't do that, I don't think, with either of the other two. They also have the plants here, but the plants were done better by the second SpongeBob house. I want to do a comparison between the SpongeBob houses and Squidward houses, but I don't have the third SpongeBob house, so that's going to have to wait. But this one, it is significantly smaller, too, and it just makes it look kind of short and fat to me. The door is pretty much the same, though, and it opens pretty much the same as well. And these things here are my biggest problem with the house. Why are these even here? There's one here, there's some here, but why? Like, there's no reason for them to be there. Like, if you took these off, I think the set would look so much better. These ones, though, you'd have to switch out those pieces too, but I don't understand why they put them there. He does also have 3 leaves at the top there. And the chimney, I think, was actually done well, because it's more sturdy. It's still not very sturdy at all. But in the set that I have, it will fall down. So, they fixed that problem, but it's still not great. And then, of course, the pineapple does. This can also move side to side, which it really shouldn't. It should stay in place. Oh, and this hammer here. They use a hammer to connect the leaves, which they've done every other time, but why do they put the hammer in the front? Like, that should be in the back, so you don't see it. But if we unfold the house here, don't need to unfold it that much, but so it turns into a wall, and then you turn around. Again, this is where it really shines, but before we get to the part where it shines, there's more disaster. This is not SpongeBob's alarm clock. I mean, it's a cool sticker, but that's not what it looks like at all. And then there's this bed. This is supposed to be a bed, I think. Like, this just looks really bad. At least they got some blue, like, so it's sort of accurate. But it's supposed to launch SpongeBob like that. And it just launches so much better in the old set, so that's not great. But I do like how they added this shelf here with the plant on it. That's really cool. And then there's a portrait of Patrick, which again is really cool. It is a sticker, but that's just amazing. They have one of the hooks on his wall, and they have a portrait of Gary. Like, the interior here with, like, these pictures and stuff, and Gary's bowl, that's really nice, but, like, the pineapple itself, not so much. I should also mention the red. There was a little red in the older pineapple, but this one just has more red, and it makes it look worse. I also wanted to take a moment real quick to show this cool promotion here. Like, that's just so great. Look at that. And even better is this here. This is very nostalgic for me because I have this set and these two sets. Those were the only 3 SpongeBob sets I got before, like, the theme was discontinued. The other ones that I had to get, like, offline or just used from a store like that one. So overall, it's not, like, the worst set ever. The party stuff, I think, is really good. And the interiors of the houses are mostly really good as well. But if you're looking for SpongeBob's house, this is not the set I would recommend to get SpongeBob's house in. But the figures are amazing, except Squidward's head. Like, all this stuff is amazing. Squidward's house, besides the color scheme, isn't really that bad. The interiors, if you want good interiors, like, for stop-motion purposes, like I do, then this is probably a good way to get those. But overall, I just say if you want a SpongeBob house, go for one of the other two. If you want, like, the best SpongeBob house, probably the second one. But if you want to get all the houses, then the first one, which is my favorite set. So, of course, I'm going to recommend that over this one. But this one is still worth getting, I think, if you're a huge SpongeBob collector like I am and want to get, like, pretty much all the SpongeBob sets. But yeah, it's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best either. So that's my review of set 3818. I'm pretty sure it's called Bikini Bottom Undersea Party, something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in another one.